Top Notch family, what is going on? So in today's video, we do got some news coming out involving the Los Angeles Lakers and center Nic Claxton. Now, before we do start today's video and before we break it down, if you guys enjoy NBA content, we do upload every single day. And our goal this year is to upload for 365 days. And I couldn't do it without you guys. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to keep liking, sharing, subscribing. And thank you for 11,000 subscribers. Anyways, we all know the Los Angeles Lakers this offseason desperately need a center on their roster. After the Mark Williams trade fell through, the Lakers didn't really have a center on the team. They were relying on Jackson Hayes, Alex Len. It was just terrible. When you have a player like Luka Doncic and LeBron James, we all know how Luka Doncic has these centers playing. And when I say have them playing, look at Derek Lively. He looked great with Luka. Look at Daniel Gafford. Luka needs a lob threat with him. He needs a pick and roll center with him. And that's why I think it's very, very important. But not only that, we all see what Rudy Gobert did to the Lakers in the first round. That's because they didn't have a center. You have to have a center to compete in the Western Conference. You're going against Jokic. You're going against Jokic, right? You're going against Chet, Isaiah Hartenstein, Rudy Gobert. There's a lot of bigs out there. Now, for Claxton, I thought this was the most realistic option just because when you look at the other options available, especially in free agency, there's not much. Like, if you're relying on Clint Capella to be your starting center, that's not a good look. Now, if he's your backup center, then you're happy about that, but not your starting center. Nic Claxton, on the other hand, is a little bit younger, well, way younger, of course, and is a very solid big in this league. And I expect the Brooklyn Nets to honestly move on from him. Now, last year, played 70 games out of 82. In 27 minutes of action, he averaged 10 points a game, 7.4 rebounds, and 2.2 assists. Now, the last 3 years, he was averaging double digits in points from 12.6 to 11.8 to 10.3. Close to double-digit rebounds at 9.9 to 9.2. Obviously, last year, it went down a little bit, 7.4 and 2.2 assists. So his stats are very, very identical through the last 3 years. So you know what type of player you're getting. Now, he is on a 4-year, $97 million contract. So this year, this obviously new season coming in, he's making about $25 million. But after that, the contract goes down to $23 to $20 million. My only question is, what are the Lakers willing to give up? Are they willing to trade Dalton Knecht again to land a center? Are they willing to move on from Rui to land a center like Nic Claxton? They still have that first-round pick because obviously the trade didn't go through. And what's Nic Claxton's value? Are the Brooklyn Nets valuing high where they want 2 first-round picks? Do they only want 1 first-round pick and a young player? And obviously some salary purposes? Because I think that makes sense for the Nets. The Nets are a rebuilding team. They want young players. They want picks. And Claxton should be moved. So if the Lakers can pull this off, I think it'll be solid for sure. You have LeBron, Luka, Claxton, AR. That's a solid team for sure. But also you need to make sure your depth is there. That's the only thing about trading for a center. If you have to trade a lot of your depth, you're probably a worse team. Because depth wins you championships. It's really simple as that. Look at the Pacers. The reason why they're in the finals. Look at the OKC Thunder. There's a reason why they're in the finals because they have depth. And so I don't want the Lakers to go out there and be like, oh, we got to trade Rui and Dalton Knecht and a first-round pick for Claxton. Because now you're just losing depth. Rui was very, very important in this last postseason run for the Lakers. Even though they got bounced out in the first round, he was still very, very good. So Lakers fans, NBA fans in general, let me know in the comment section what you guys think and follow for more.